Bonjour tout le monde! Hi everybody, I hope you're doing amazing. I'm happy to see you today for another video. And for today's video, we're gonna talk about an interesting subject that I'm sure you're gonna love. It is with an important vocabulary, structure, and phrases related to friends. So today, we're gonna talk about le divertissement et les célébrités, meaning the advertisement and the celebrities. So we're going to learn a little bit about the French celebrities, the word and the vocabulary related to the advertisement, and I'm going to ask you to do a little homework at the end to practice on your French. I hope you're ready. So let's start with the advertisement. We say in French, le divertissement. Divertissement. You see that here, when I write divertissement. There's a I before the ment. When we speak, we tend to skip it. Divertissement. But you can say divertissement if you're not comfortable. Et les célébrités. And the celebrities. First, introduction. Introduction. Qu'est-ce que le divertissement? What do we call the advertisement? Le divertissement, c'est la télévision, le cinéma, la musique, les jeux vidéo et les célébrités. Meaning, it is television, cinema, music, video games, and celebrities. This is the category that englobes pretty much those notions. Now let's see the vocabulary related to it. You know that in French, we always have the masculine and the feminine. So if you want to say an actor, en français, un acteur. An actress, une actrice. Careful with the feminine on this one. Un acteur, une actrice. A singer, masculine, un chanteur. Feminine, une chanteuse. Careful too. We don't just put the E. I know that E, it has to be the feminine letter, but for some words, we have to put a specific ending. Un acteur, une actrice, un chanteur, une chanteuse. Now, if I want to say a film or a movie, un film. A TV show, une série. Donc, careful. Une série, it's a TV show. Une chanson. Une chanson is a song. Une star. Careful, this one is so tricky. In French, when you say une star, it's not star, like the one that you have in the sky. Une star is the same as une célébrité, a celebrity. If you say in French, une star, une célébrité, those two means the same thing, it is a celebrity. Then a concert. It's the same word, but careful, in French, we don't pronounce the T. So we're going to say un concert. And you stop at the R, un concert. And then, if you want to say, for example, a TV show or something that is at the television, une émission de télévision, such as, for example, The Voice. Une émission de télévision. Let's do it one more time. Un acteur, une actrice, un chanteur, une chanteuse, un film, une série, une chanson, une star, une célébrité, un concert, une émission de télévision. Those are the main vocabulary related on our topic. Now, let's see a little bit those French celebrities. Donc, who do we have? Okay, of course, as you may imagine, those are just the main ones, but we have a lot of people related to different fields. I just chose a little to give you some examples, but you can find a lot more. So, if we focus on les chanteurs, les chanteuses, meaning the singers. Of course, if you studied French, maybe, and if you try to listen to some French classic music, you probably heard about Edith Piaf. Edith Piaf, super famous French singer, classic music. We're going to talk a little more about her, but Edith Piaf, chanteuse, féminine. Jacques Brel, Charles Aznavour, Johnny Hallyday, those three, masculine, chanteur. At different time, Jacques Brel, Charles Aznavour, Johnny Hallyday, but all of those four singers had major impacts in the French music industry. If you want to practice on your French level and French understanding, I would suggest you to try to download or to go on YouTube and listen one of these songs, and you put the lyrics on it, and then you try to understand what they're saying while seeing it written in French. Those four singers were singing or still sing, even if it's more singers with like a bass and a really nice way of singing with the words that is really and the phrases that are well made. So I think it's a good example if you want to try to practice on your French skills and to be able to understand and learn more vocabulary, to listen to those singers. Now, if we focus on the actors, les acteurs, les actrices. Omar Sy, we're going to talk about him, but maybe you already know. Marion Cotillard et Sophie Marceau. Those two are female and they are super important French actress. They played a lot of roles. They had some Oscars. So yeah, pretty famous in France and all around the world. And Jean Dujardin. Jean Dujardin is one of the most famous French actor. Okay, let's read those names one more time. Edith Piaf, Jacques Brel, Charles Aznavour, Johnny Hallyday, Omar Sy, Marion Cotillard, Jean Dujardin et Sophie Marceau. Simple questions that we can ask related to that topic. Tu aimes regarder des films? Do you like to watch movies? Tu aimes écouter de la musique? Do you like to listen to some music? Qui est ton acteur préféré? Who's your favorite actor? Tu regardes la télé? Quelle émission? Do you watch TV? What show? Those, of course, are some examples. You have a lot more, but if you want to practice with a friend and try to show him or her that you know how to speak French, you can ask those questions. Tu aimes regarder des films? Tu aimes écouter de la musique? Qui est ton acteur préféré? Tu regardes la télé? Quelle émission? May help. Okay, if we go back, before, here you see we have two categories. We have the singers, chanteur, chanteuse, et the actors, acteur, actrice. Let's focus on the main one, the main actor, Omar Sy. Who is he? Let's try to bit and to present him. Omar Sy, c'est un acteur et un humoriste. Donc, he is an actor and a humorist. Il est né en France, à Trappes, près de Paris. He was born in France, in Trappes, close to Paris. Ses parents sont d'origine sénégalaise et mauritienne. Donc here we can say his parents are from Senegal and Mauritania. Il joue dans des films et dans des séries. Il est très drôle et très gentil. He plays in some movies and TV shows. He's very funny and very sweet. Ses films célèbres. Donc one of his most famous movie is Intouchable. Intouchable, if you never watched it, you should definitely go watch it. It's a funny movie, but like there's a good story behind it and it's very emotional. I'm pretty sure you're gonna love it. Intouchable. He also played in the famous Netflix TV shows Lupin. So same. If you never watched that TV show, go do it. I think the level of French is not too complicated, but you can still always put the subtitles and the story is super great. Intouchable. And he also played in Jurassic World. Okay. Il est connu dans le monde entier. Donc, meaning he is known worldwide. Everybody knows him. Il a gagné un prix pour le film Intouchable. Meaning he won the prize for the Intouchable movie. C'est un acteur talentueux et aimé du public. Meaning he is a talented actor and everybody loves him. Aimé du public. This is Omar Sy. Donc, Intouchable, Lupin, Jurassic World. Those are the three movies that I suggest you to go watch. I'm pretty sure you're going to love it. If you already watched them, tell me what you thought about it and if you liked it. If not, go watch it and tell me what you think about it. Okay, this is how we introduce someone. Okay, so you see that here, I started by saying who he was, his background, his parents, a little phrase to talk a little more about like his behavior that is funny and nice. Then I'm talking about his favorite and its most famous movies, and then a little conclusion. Now, I would like you to do the same. So, exercice. It's a little exercise for you. Présente une célébrité de ton pays en quelques lignes. Meaning, present or introduce a celebrity from your country in a few lines. So you choose whoever you want. It can be a singer, an actor. I don't care, but I would like you to try to present that celebrity in French. You can make a couple of lines. If you struggle, I can give you another example. The last one, we talked about her previously, Edith Piaf. Edith Piaf est une chanteuse française très célèbre. Edith Piaf is a French singer super famous. Elle est née à Paris en 1915. She was born in Paris in 1915. Elle a une voix très forte et émotive, meaning she had a very strong voice and very emotional. Ses chansons parlent souvent de l'amour et de la tristesse. Her songs are always and most of the time referred to love and sadness. Ses chansons célèbrent her famous songs. That's Edith Piaf. If you don't know her, everything that she did was super famous, but I had to choose 3, so I only chose La vie en rose, Life in Pink. Non, je ne regrette rien. No, I don't regret anything. And the last one, my favorite, Hymne à l'amour, that means the love rhythm. So, same, I would suggest you to go listen to those songs. They're beautiful, super well written. The French level is amazing, not too hard to understand, but the sentences are very well made. So, go listen to those music on YouTube or on Spotify. I'm pretty sure you're going to love it. And same as Omar Sy with the movies, try to listen to her song and tell me what you thought about it. I'm curious to know. Elle est morte en 1963, meaning she passed away in 1963. Aujourd'hui, elle est une légende de la chanson française, meaning that today she is a legend of the French music. She had such an important impact, an amazing impact in the French entertainment, French movies, French music industry. It's been years, but it's still Edith Piaf. So yeah, if you want to keep learning on those French words, vocabulary, go listen to her. She is amazing. Okay, so this was a little video just to express you a little bit who those French people are, the French industry of like music, cinemas, famous people. But I'm also super curious to know where you're from and who's the most famous actors, actresses, singers, whoever. So if you can try to practice on your French and try to make some lines to describe someone, that would be super cool. You can do it in the comment section, or you can try to do it on your own and send it in on our Instagram page, whatever. But yeah, I hope that this video was helpful for you to learn a little bit about the vocabulary and the French celebrities. Please, guys, don't forget that each week we're doing some little challenges that we call les défis. This is a little challenge to each level that, for example, if you're a beginner and you're A1 level, we precisely made some little exercises for you on your oral comprehension and everything. So if you want to keep practicing a little more on your French, don't hesitate to text us to get those défis. That is super useful and super fun, and it's on the same thing. So you're going to be a professional when it comes to vocabulary related to the entertainment and the celebrities. I hope that this video was helpful, that you liked it, and I wish you all a good end of your day. And I'm wishing a good week, and I just cannot wait to see you next week for another video. Salut!